Sovete omnes. Hodie est bellissima. Today is a beautiful day. Look behind me, if you will. You can see the Roman Forum behind us, as a matter of fact. See the Roman Forum? And off in the distance there is the Temple of Antoninus Pius and Faustina. You can see it there. This here is the Temple of Saturn, right here on the high pedestal. This behind me over on this side is the Temple of Vespasian, ruins of the Temple of Vespasian. If I'll move my head, you can see here the Arch of Septimius Severus. So those are all kind of fun little monuments. You can see the Sacra Via behind me, Sacra Via, the Holy Road. I am very close to the belly button of Rome, very close to the umbilicus, as it was called, the umbilicus, the belly button of Rome, the mile marker 0, basically. You've heard the phrase, all roads lead to Rome. Well, all roads technically lead to this road right here. So that's, when we say all roads lead to Rome, that's what we're talking about here, folks. This is not too far away from the Palatine, where our story is set today. Our story is stage 33, page 228, 33, page 228. Your assignment's going to be to read, translate, and write down lines 21 through 31. Lines 21 through 31. And we're going to read the first bit of the story together. And to do that, what I'd like to do is I'd like to put it on the screen here for us, which is nice. I mean, that's kind of a nice little thing we've got there. I'm going to draw as we go, if it's all the same to you guys. Notice here we've got what I call an ablative absolute with Olympus reciting. So you'll remember we ended the scene. You might, let's just recall from last week, we had Paris on the roof. We had Meropnus hiding behind a curtain, and Olympus was reciting verses to the Empress Domitian. If you need a picture of that, it's on page 227, so you can just flip back one page and you should be good. Let me see. Whoops. No, I did not mean to do that. Sorry. Let's see here. We might even be able to show you a picture of it here. Yes, we can. We most certainly can. There's the picture there. That kind of reminds you of what's happening. Okay. And let's see if we can annotate this a bit. Yes, we're going to be able to, folks. Really, really exciting. And you'll notice here we've got the Confluvium. That's where Paris was going to go. We've got Meropnus back here. Domitia is lounging, and Olympus is right here reciting to her. Okay, so if you are curious, that's what's happening in this scene. Really pretty exciting there. And let's get back to that page we were on. There it is. With Olympus reciting, who walks in but Epaphroditus? Oh, Pappy, it's so good to see you. Not really. Not actually like Pappy. Okay, but let's just say we do. We got Pappy here. Pappy enters. Okay, ingressus est means enters. And yep, you knew it. 10 soldiers, that's going to be an X. 10 milites were accompanying him. Okay, 10 milites were accompanying him. And then he says, ubi est iste pantomimus? Where is that pantomime? Wow, this is a strange Latin sentence because it just goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Pappy's talking to Domitia. Where is that pantomime? Whom you shamelessly love. So this is a really very anglicized Latin sentence because it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8. As far as the Latin, as far as the word order goes in English, kind of interesting there. Okay, and then he says, "Ubi, where have you kelawisted him? Where have you hidden him?" Great question. It seems that Pappy knows more than he's smarter than he looks. Let's put it that way. Pappy's smarter than he looks. Domitia says, non intellego, verbatua. I don't understand your words, Epaphroditus. I'm just here with Olympus, she might say. But here she just says, I don't understand your words. Sola sum. I'm alone, as you can see, or as you see. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Magister Licti, we know that oot equals that. Not so fast. Let me tell you. Oot with indicative, as or when. Oot with indicative, as or when. Oot with indicative, as or when. So an oot is with a normal verb or an indicative. It means as or when. And so this says, I am alone, as you see. All right, as you see. This Servus is delighting me with Versibus, not Paris. This slave is. Olympus is delighting me with verses, not Paris. And so it's as if she realizes that, you know, Pappy's going to know if she's just completely alone and just doing nothing, hanging out with a stage in the atrium. So she keeps Olympus there to read her verses. Pretty smart, I say. If you want to clear the name of your lover, that's a pretty good way to do it. And then Pappy, having turned to his soldiers, he says, look for Paris, hustle, festinate, y'all festinate. So you might hear in class sometime me or Magister Gannon saying, festinate, hurry it up, festinate. And then he says, inspicite, y'all inspect omnia conclavia, all the rooms. Inspect all the rooms. The soldiers, therefore, what do? They inspected the, they inspected the conclavia diligentissime. Whoops. And so we have here soldiers, therefore the soldiers inspected the rooms very diligently, but in vain. In other words, they found nothing. They were not able, word one, they were not able to find Paris ever. All right, so you can see how those work as well. Nice work. We're gonna have to scroll up here. Oops, got a little ahead of myself. Here we go. And notice it says Cowdy case here. Oops. There we go. Let's annotate this. Blockheads. If Paris has escaped, y'all will receive punishments. Why have you not inspected the roof? Get the ladders. Get the ladders. Pappy says. Got it. And these things, when Domitia had heard these things, she paled, she grew pale, she paluit. She seemed awfully pale before, in my recollection, but anyhow, she paled even more. Meropnus, however, who was looking out through the tapestry cautiously, what did he do? He grabbed a really, really bold plan. He began to move the tapestry gently with his hand. So the tapestry is doing this number. Hold on just a sec. Let me stop this share. The tapestry is kind of doing this. Just like that. Just gently, not a lot, just a little bit. Maybe I could have, I don't know if it'll show this, maybe the tapestry is doing, oh, that right there. Just a gentle, sort of a blowing in the wind of the tapestry. And let's share that screen again, shall we? And there we go. So soon, Pappy, while he's looking around the atrium, full of suspicion, notice osus means full of suspicion, or osus means full of. When he looks around the atrium full of suspicion, he sees the motion of the tapestry. Ooh, it's heating up. It's heating up. He's onto something. And Pappy says, hey, look, the tapestry is being moved. I have found the hiding places of Paris. What a bold thing to say. He has no idea, and yet he says that. Now I will seize him. Nunc illum capiam. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're getting close to where you translate, folks. Quibus dictus. There's another ablative of absolute. Whoops. There we go. Another ablative of absolute. Quibus dictus. After these things have been said, Pappy rushed headlong. He praecipitavit. He threw himself at the tapestry with a great clamor, with a great noise. Meropneus was not at all upset when he heard, when Pappy approached, what did he do? He pulled down, he detroxited the tapestry with great force. The tapete decedit. The tapestry decedit. The Longorius decedit. Longorius was glossed for you there on the page. The Longorius, or was it? Anyway, it's a big pull. Oh my goodness! They keep giving away the Latin. Okay. So the Longorius decedit. Pappy there. Convolutust by the tapete. And at the same time, percussus by the Ligurio. He procubuit ex animatus. Meropneus, dancing around, coipit cantare with his tibiis. Of course he did. Domitia, quae se recaperat iam ex pavore. She recovered herself. Oh my goodness, I've done it again. She recovered herself ex pavore. What did she do? She conversa est ad milites. Having regressost into the atrium cum scalis. And what did she do? She ordered Eos, there I go again. She ordered Eos to extrahere Epaphroditum. Whoops. We have to move that up there. Let's see if that'll help us at all. And there we go. Excellent. And Domitia, oh, we already did that. What'd she do? Okay. Meropneus now, what did he do? He placed an asim, he placed a coin. Oh my goodness. When the soldiers were extracting, oh no, I'm translating for you again, darn it. When the soldiers were extracting Eum, Meropneus placed a coin on his, or in his labra quasi mortui. Finally, Paris despiciens per compluvium vale dixitit in this way Epaphroditum. And what did he say? Hic jacet Tiberius Claudius Epaphroditus Libertus Augusti Longurio Stratus. That is so funny. Oh man, they got him. They really got him good. Boy, oh boy, that is good stuff. All right, let's look here at this. Let's see if we can write up your assignment. We're looking at page 228. Write out a translation. And what are you going to write out a translation for? You're going to write out a translation for lines 21 through 31. That's what I want you to do. Lines 21 through 31, write it out. I gave you lots of help in the video. I hope it was very, very helpful. All right, folks, that's your assignment. And with that, from the forum, Pax Vobiscum.